Here's a tour of my old bullet journal. Let's go. There's some personal information over there, but here we have this being my 2021 bullet journal. A little entrance page. Here we have a future log, and I'm not gonna lie, this did not last very long. Things to try page. A fortune teller spread, and honestly, some of these spreads are so unnecessary, I barely use some of these. Books to read. Here is my August rainy themed season bullet journal. No, because this is kind of cute. I mean, just look at this Taylor Swift quote. Another August front spread because I really didn't know the point of bullet journaling. And I was kind of just making random spreads. This over here is an August spread, but there's a bunch of personal information there. Okay, here we have a little mood board. I was new to journaling, so forgive this if this looks really messy. And then we have a little habits tracker. I barely did any writing. I don't know what I was thinking. We have things I'm into, which is basically when my hobbies change a lot, so these also change a lot, and there's also personal information there. A little how my day went board, and now I'm realizing how useless this was because what am I supposed to do with a bunch of colors? A screen time management, and this was during the pandemic, and I really did not know what else to do with my life, so the screen time was kind of high. A top playlist, and my handwriting is so messy because I honestly don't know, I was kind of rushing. How many accidents? Because this was when I was training my dog. I am freaking out. There's literally an additional key where I wrote like a bunch of like what colors stand for and what she did that day. And then we have happy thing a day, which again has some personal information. And then we have reflections on the month. Then we have the September spreads, and come back for part 2 in my profile. I have this September spread journal video, so stay tuned for that. Bye! Go check it out. And I also post paper squishy videos and bullet journal videos. Check part 2 of my 2021 bullet journal. In the last video I showed my August spread, so this one is for September. It is Polaroid camera themed, and I love this one so much. I put a lot of cute quotes, and we have some month of September goals, which I will not show because they are personal information. Top playlist, super messy handwriting because I was rushing. And then we have a September 2021 calendar spread. So basically there is a box where I would write what happened that day, and the others has some personal information. Over here we have things I'm into, and I don't know why it says murder. I think I meant a Netflix show. Probably meant to color these in, but I just forgot. We have a how my day went spread, and now I'm realizing, why did I even keep this spread? Like, what am I gonna do with a bunch of marker colors? We have a mood tracker, which is also Polaroid themed, and it doesn't really look very nice. It honestly looks horrible. I do not bullet journal anymore, and I might make a video talking about that. And then we have a habit tracker. I kind of use a different system for this one, and I love like reducing them. We have a little dog training spread over here, which is just basically about dog training and tricks, all of that. And then we have a piano lesson spread with a bunch of my lessons. And then we have some September reflections to end the month. And then we have the October spread. So come back for part 3 of my bullet journal showcasing. Let's go. October bullet journal check. This is part 3 of my series of showing you guys my old 2021 bullet journal. And here I will show both my October and November spreads. We have my playlist of the month, some October goals, and some of these are kind of personal information. Here we have my calendar, and as you can see, October is basically my spooky season theme. We have a few blank boxes over here. Also love these candy corn. Over here we have my mood tracker, and it was my idea to right over here, as you can see, we have kind of like a key, a beautiful quote. So instead of coloring it like I usually do for mood trackers, I put like the icon, the drawing inside of how I feel. And for things I'm into, it's also Halloween designed, which I love. And here we have some habits, and if you watch the first 2 videos of my bullet journal series, you would know that I actually lessened what these things in my habit tracker are already, because some of you are just kind of unnecessary. We have a productivity to-do list, which is basically just a list of what to do. And finally, we have my October reflections. I was low-key losing motivation to bullet journal, so when you flip, it's just immediately November, which is fruits themed. I am super obsessed with theming my bullet journal, so this is just really important to me. We have a playlist of the month. I learned how to draw a lot of fruits here, so I didn't color some of them in this November calendar. We have a little to-do list board over here. Love the super cool fruit theme, even if some of them were uncolored. And we have a little mood tracker over here, and like I said, I kind of lost motivation to bullet journal in the last few, which is why there was nothing in these last ones. and also some space here in the habit tracker, which is also fruit themed. This is also fruit themed, by the way. Really colorful, which I love, except that I lost motivation like these last 2.5 weeks. And there was no reflection whatsoever. So over here I wrote why I quit bullet journaling. So over here I actually wrote I decided to quit bullet journaling because of how unminimalistic and how burnt out I was. So basically there was just a lot of life going on and I didn't really see how I could be coloring a notebook every single month. There were also some spreads in it that I just felt was like, what's the point of it? And once I did it for calming myself, but then I realized some spreads were actually kind of unnecessary, and there were some days where bullet journaling wasn't something I did for fun and something I just did because I had to every day. But I have to say, overall, it was a super fun experience. It doesn't definitely document my life the way writing your journal down would, but it is still something that means a lot to me. And it's a lot part of my 2021 year because I did do it for a couple months. I used the back page of this notebook for writing to-do lists and poems, and it was a really good way of expressing myself, and the notebook really did itself pretty well. I mean, it had a really good purpose in my life. It may not be a bullet journal anymore, but I still love it. So thank you for watching this series. Really appreciate you guys.